So I don't know if you can hear it, but the headset is actually saying low battery, please recharge. Anyways, this is a quick review. Sorry for the AC blowing on the phone there and the shaky camera footage. But you know, these little Sony WX or WF, whatever it's called, I'll put it in the description for this video. But they're not bad. They held up from 7:30 a.m. It is now 2:17 or 14:17 for those who understand what that is. And they did great. This is just a general review. I'm not going to go in depth because I don't have any way to show waveforms or audio quality, but I will say everything was crystal clear. The Google Assistant blows Siri out of the water, and I use both iOS and Android. But I was using the Android today for, well, it was Android day. But regardless, going back to the point of these earbuds, they're pretty good. And the case is not wireless charging, which is not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination because it is USB-C, so it will charge relatively quick. What else? What else can I say about these? The downside, I would say, there isn't any at this point, and this is just from usage of, let's see, someone do the math for me right now because I'm driving and trying to make sure I don't get hit by the cops while doing this little video. But basically from about 7:30, well, let's just say 7 o'clock because I pulled off the charger at 7, but I put them in my ears around 7:30. So depending on how you want to calculate it, that 30-minute difference, sure, but it well surpassed 90 minutes of real-time use, as in I listened to 3 podcasts, 4 songs, and I did 2 phone calls, and I used Google Assistant about 5 times to send text messages. And again, going back to the Google Assistant, it's far superior than the Siri function on the AirPods. And I use AirPods Generation 2, the ones that came with the wireless charging case. Anywho, I would recommend these, and for, I think they're like $180 right now, probably cheaper as we're getting ready to go into the holiday season. Pick you up a pair, or pick up someone you care about a pair. I'm not paid by Sony, any stretch of imagination. This is just a product that I happened to pick up and wanted to try out. This is what it looks like again in your ear. Oh, that's another thing. Well, I was trying not to make this in depth because that means more production value. This is supposed to be just a quick little snippet. So I'll tell you what, I'm about 3 blocks from my house, and I'll go ahead and give you a little more detailed analysis of this thing. So there's this thing where it takes a snapshot of your head. It tells you to go portrait just like this, right? And then it says go right and then go to left. What it does is it literally analyzes your ears to either A, utilize this thing called 360 spatial sound, which it gives you a sample of it once you boot it up. With that being said, I don't have any 360 spatial apps or platforms that have that, so I can't speak on that other than the little like 30-second demo it gives you at the beginning when you're doing setup, when you download the app called Headphones. Yeah, I think it's called Sony Headphones. I'll put that in the description below, make sure that's accurate. But Tidal, something called Nudge or Fudge, something like that, and then 360 something. Those are like the 3 apps that are advertised within the app that says, hey, we do 360 spatial audio, which I think the update from iOS 14 implemented if you have AirPods Pro. But I don't think they require a virtual service or an application for that feature to work. I think that's native. Sound quality is good. It lets you adjust for your hearing level. I am a sufferer of tinnitus. It's really bad some days. I'm just gonna pull over here because traffic is picking up. Go ahead, lady. You can go around me. Give me a moment. Here's the case. right? Not wireless charging, but USB-C. Anyways, going back to the audio fidelity of the product, it allows you to adjust for like sometimes or some days my left ear rings a lot harder than the right, or sometimes it's just, you know, kind of balanced across the board. There's always that ringing. But with these, I've noticed in the settings of the app, you can actually adjust how you want to modulate the level. So like, again, let's say the left ear's acting up. Okay, things are too high or too, whatever adjective you can think of. Well, let me move the right up and down to find a good balance to kind of compensate for that. And I think that's pretty dope. And I've seen something like that on iOS, but it's actually in the phone's auditorial settings, not so much the device. If you go into iOS settings, you'll see, I think it's under accessibility, you can move it from left to right, and it's just a pan overall, but it's a hard pan. It's not, okay, here's a better way to explain it. It's more of a hard pan across the system, whereas this one, it's a hard pan, but it's across whatever you choose it to be a pan across. So like, I have Apple Music, I have Google Podcast, and let's say podcast, let's say whoever routed whoever the audio engineer is, they routed the person to speak. It's mono, of course. It's recorded mono, at least I hope it is. But the person on the left, or whoever's on the left channel, you're too high for me. I need to find a way to compensate that and move it around. So I'll adjust the right side. Hopefully this isn't mirrored. I just realized it's mirrored as I'm recording this because I'm looking at it. I'm hoping this, yeah, it should be the same side, whatever. That's a pretty cool feature. And even with that that compensation feature, you still get the same level of quality as like bass, treble, mid-range. It still produces the same audio quality. The last thing I'd say that's pretty good about these is the touch sensitivity of the of the actual, well, I can just pull it out, of the actual device. Not bad. Podcast started playing, so I hope this audio is coming out pretty good. Yeah, podcast is just playing right now. Shout out to Double Toasted. Anyways, the touch area where you can make your gestures, and there's no sliding. It's all single tap, double tap, triple tap, or tap and hold. I was gonna say slide, but that's wrong. It's tap and hold. So that's just a quick little review. It's the Sony's WF-1000XM3. Oh, actually, this will be the last thing. The NFC. Okay, everyone touts how, see the glares on there. Everyone touts how Apple's AirPods are seamless, and to their credit, they are. They're well engineered for what they are. To just, you open up the lid and just pairs to your iPhone or iPad or iPod. Do people still use iPods? Anyways, NFC. You can either lay it on, as you probably can't see it, maybe you can, but there's a patch right there. See that line that connects right there where my pinky's touching? There's a perimeter where you just tap the back of your Android device and you pair it, and it actually picks up pretty well. And then from there, you just open the app and you're good to go. So with that being said, I'm burning up gas. I'm gonna go ahead and park my vehicle. Even though the AC feels nice, it's like 103 today. But that's that little short review for this Sony headset. I really didn't think much of it. I'm not a big headphone person, or not headphone, earbud person. I like the cans. But these are pretty damn good at noise cancellation. How can I forget about that? Actually, hold on, let me put this bitch back in park. That's what I forgot to mention. That's one of the biggest features on here. For the price point, the noise cancellation is really, really good. You'll hear this small tone that it's noticeable, but it's not intrusive or obtrusive, whatever, fucking grammar, English, whatever. You'll hear it, and it actually adjusts to the surroundings without you touching. It's all passive, 100% passive. Like, I just went out of AutoZone, right, to get some windshield washer fluid. The clerk was talking to me, and it picked up. It knew a human was talking to me, and me being la la la, because I was just listening to a podcast, I realized it was my turn to go into the queue, and they addressed me, and then it stopped. Like, it stopped the podcast, adjusted the I guess it'll be the noise suppression software, stopped suppressing all ambient like noises, like from the AC that you probably hear blowing this whole time. My bad. Or like the shop's PA system where music is playing. It honed in on homegirl's voice, and I was able to hear it like if they were out of my head. And that might vary upon where your hearing level is, but it worked, and it did it all passively. So shout out to Sony's engineers for learning how to, or not learning, but knowing when to detect or auto detect when human interaction is happening between two people, and it's like, hey, okay, homie, you listen to music, stop, someone's talking to you. Cool. That worked out. So to recap, for the price point, like I said, I think it's about 180 bucks. For the features, noise canceling, audio quality, feature set, and ease of use, I'd say it's a 5 out of 5, straight up. I would buy these and gift it to someone, and I have a good feeling that we'll enjoy them. And hell, if I have to get another pair, I'll buy me another pair. But they're a solid headset to have, especially if you're a person like me who literally goes between iOS and Android, and you're not trying to carry AirPods, USB-C headsets. Like when I was rocking the LG series, I had the V30. Like, I would carry wired headphones because that DAC was so good. Excuse me. That I always wanted wired headsets, but these did a pretty good job. And Sony's audio department is actually pretty well known for their quality and products, especially when it comes to, I guess you call these, you don't want to call these earpods, but earbuds, whatever. They're solid. All right. So yeah, that was a recap. Hope you enjoyed this little review. It was under 15 minutes, which is cool, and it didn't take up too much time of your day, and I just felt like doing a review. And yeah, that model, again, it's in the title, but just in case for whatever reason you didn't see it, it's WF-1000XM3. Okay, y'all have a good one. Peace.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is just a follow-up video to the headphones that I was talking about in the video you just saw earlier, but this is just a little extra. So you go to headphones, you'll see right here all your basic information. Like the right one's about to go out, so I got to make this quick. Right now it even knows like location of your body and the position you're in, right? So if you go to setting status, whoops, let me back those off. Here's, you can read on screen, you can pause it if you want, to see exactly what the screen says. But within these settings you have staying, walking, running. Ooh, that sounds actually different. Like the world opens up. And transport is about the same as sitting, but it's a little more focused. Like, it sounds like you're almost, when you're talking to yourself or talking, like you're almost underwater. But it's audible. Let's see here. Oh wait, actually there it goes right there. Adaptive sound. So that's how it knew when I was talking to that woman in AutoZone when I was buying my windshield wiper fluid. So here, I have mine set to bright. I don't know exactly what the equalizer is set at as far as what makes it bright, but if I had to guess, it's, I don't know what, they took out looks like, let me get the marker. So it's a little more punchy in the mid-range here. Bass is pretty neutral, and the high end is well, it says clear bass -1, so I don't know. I have to look more into it. Like, I'm literally playing with this app for the first time as I'm recording this. Go ahead and clear all that off, and here's all the settings. You can go off, create your own custom, excited, mellow, relaxed, and so on, so forth. I'm gonna leave it on bright because bright sounded fine to me throughout the day. Here's that analyzation thing I told you about. Excuse me. I don't even know if you can hear me burping, but anyways, excuse me. This is that 360 audio stuff I was telling you about. I don't have any of the services, so it doesn't really matter. As you're seeing right now, you have to have these three. Oh, it's called Nugs. I thought I said Lugs or something. I don't know. Either way, that's pretty much it. That's the menu setting. That's all you need to see. That's all you need to know. And yeah. Yeah. That's it. I thought there'd be like a an analysis for how the battery does across the day, but as you can see, it doesn't give me that. It just, yeah, real basic. See information, nothing. As you can see, I updated it today, or is it today? That time is wrong. Either way, yeah. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace. Alright, so this is literally the last video. I was going back and editing some footage to upload this video, right? And I realized I left my TV's audio on. And these were still plugged in recording both the TV's audio, which is in front of me, and then I'm in front of the camera, so it knew, the spatial audio knew how to adjust it. So damn, it's just like I'm sitting there listening to it. It's like, wait, the TV's off in front of me, and it sounds clear as day. So if you actually have these and you're watching a review on it, like I know some people do, like they watch a review on the products they already bought, maybe to make them feel better about their purchases. I don't know, but damn, they work really, really well. And okay, 50-50 split. It's that the headphones actually are replicating what the phone was recording, because I'm on a Galaxy Note 10 Plus 5G. Yeah, I know, ridiculous, but that might have a role because of the camera setup, not the camera setup, the microphone layout. So it could just be stereo recording or spatial recording or HDR, but no, HDR is for video. But no, it might be that Dolby Atmos. So I don't know, man. It's, again, if you hear it, you hear it. It sounds like you're in the room watching TV with me. It's wild. All right, this is the last part of the video. Y'all have a good one. Peace.